What if animals ruled the earth? Imagine waking up one day in a cage, in a zoo, with a sign in front of you that says, Homo Sapiens once thought they ruled the world. Yep, welcome back to Crazy Maybe, the channel where science meets what if and goes completely bananas. Today we're diving into a wildly hypothetical, but kinda possible scenario. What if animals were the dominant species on Earth? We're not talking about Disney-level animals who cook or do kung fu. We're talking about a post-human planet where animals rise to power and maybe even enslave us. Okay, maybe just keep us as cute pets. But first, how did we end up on top in the first place? Well, humans became Earth's dominant species thanks to a perfectly placed planet, not too hot, not too cold, Goldilocks style, ideal gravity, and a protective atmosphere loaded with oxygen, ozone, and just enough pressure to not boil or crush us. Add a few billion years of evolution and voila, civilization, memes, and pineapple on pizza. Controversial, but evolution isn't always pretty. But let's say one day, humans go extinct, vanished, gone, poof. The animals gather in the jungle version of the UN and start voting. So, who's in charge now? The animal nominees. Who could take the crown? 1. Rats. They live everywhere, eat anything, and survive everything, including your ex's leftovers in the fridge. If they ever figure out how to use touchscreens, humanity is toast. 2. Ants. The Conference of at Grey. There are about 20 million ants per human. They wage wars, farm aphids, and build cities underground. The ant empire might already be real, just without Netflix. 3. Dolphins. Smart, social, sonar savvy. They might be judging us right now for how we use our brains and Wi-Fi. Only problem? No thumbs, so no gaming. 4. Pigs. Surprisingly smart, like borderline genius in the animal world. If they stopped rolling in mud and opened a startup, we'd be looking at the next tech overlords. 5. Bats. Echolocation masters. Flight, night vision. If they developed language, they could literally rule the night, with capes and all. But does dominance require intelligence? According to Professor Luke Bussierre from the University of Stirling, evolution doesn't favor intelligence unless it increases survival and reproduction. So forget chatty chimps or tech-savvy dolphins. It's way more likely that future Earth rulers will be tough, adaptable, and possibly weird-looking, like mutant ants that communicate through tremors and wear little lab coats. Okay, maybe not the lab coats. Bonus nerd fact. After man. In 1981, Scottish geologist Dougal Dixon published After Man, A Zoology of the Future, a book full of evolutionary sci-fi featuring giant bats, carnivorous rabbits, and futuristic rodents with built-in GPS. It's like National Geographic, but on acid. So, who replaces us? Truth is, we don't know, but odds are it won't be anything too human-like. It won't necessarily be super intelligent, but it will be something resilient, silent, and possibly already watching us. So maybe be nicer to your pets, because one day your golden retriever might be president of the world and he'll remember who skipped belly rubs. So yeah, if one day you see a cow signing executive orders or a parrot giving TED Talks, just remember, crazy maybe called it first. If this weird, science-y journey through evolution, animal power grabs, and giant bats got your neurons tingling, smash that subscribe button like a gorilla with an iPad, drop a like, and tell us in the comments, I think the next dominant species will be, because in a universe full of infinite possibilities, the craziest one is usually the most fun to imagine. Catch you next time, right here on Crazy Maybe. And now, an exclusive glimpse into the brand new life of humankind under animal rule. Spoiler alert, it's not that bad, unless you hate being humiliated on a daily basis. Imagine waking up in a cage, in a zoo, being stared at by a monkey eating ice cream. Welcome to a world where we're no longer at the top of the food chain and where monkeys pelt us with ice cream just for laughs. Now picture this. Sloths are the CEOs of major tech corporations, exploiting humans as manual labor and roasting them for being too slow. Or imagine a pack of Labradors walking a human on a leash, sprinting through the woods while the poor guy wheezes in despair. Could this really be our future? And what if pigs were our personal trainers, barking orders during Zumba sessions while a giant hog with a whistle screams, "Come on, humans, burn those carbs or no premium mud today"? Yeah, we might no longer be the rulers of Earth, but at least we'll have unlimited bananas, free Zumba, and the pure joy of starring in a comedy show run by a bunch of sarcastic monkeys. If you enjoyed this dive into scientific absurdity, hit that subscribe button before a cow does it for you. With a moo